My name is Abhishek Rege, and I'm the founder and chief technology officer of Vasoptic Medical. Vasoptic is an early stage medical device company which is developing a low cost and portable retinal imager for early detection of a condition called diabetic retinopathy. Diabetic retinopathy is a complication of diabetes that is progressively worsening and starts impacting and damaging your retina as it progresses. This is primarily a result of poor management of diabetes, which is why the American Diabetes Association currently recommends that every diabetic receive an annual eye exam. But statistics reveals that as many as 50% diabetics do not receive this annual eye exam, and in fact as many as 36% of them have never had an eye exam. And that is primarily a result because of patient inertia, which does not quite motivate a patient enough to overcome the cost and convenience barriers to go for an eye exam to an optometrist or an ophthalmologist. This is also because in its earliest stages, this disease does not really present any perceivable symptoms. Now, what Vasoptic plans to do is to develop a low cost and portable solution, a diagnostic solution that it will position with primary care providers. So it will bring this eye exam one huge step closer to the diabetic. And this we will do using proprietary technology that was developed at Johns Hopkins University, which allows us to photograph the retina and get advanced information from it, such as blood flow. And all this without the introduction of any contrast agents or pupil dilation. Now that uniquely makes it positionable in primary care settings, which are both cost and resource limited. It offers several value propositions to every aspect of the healthcare system: the patients, the providers, and the payers. For patients, the benefits are obvious. It is improved outcomes at lower costs through routine monitoring. For providers, the value is in being able to provide better quality of healthcare and closely monitoring their patients' conditions, as well as a new reimbursable procedure which they can perform. And for payers, the value is in being able to improve their service offerings, especially to rural and remote patients, and at the same time minimize their downstream costs that they may incur in terms of surgeries or the indirect costs of handling debilitating vision, which is likely to happen if patients are not monitored very routinely. And the business proposition for Vasoptic is tremendously huge in terms of being able to sell or lease these retinal imagers, the Zycams, to as many as 650,000 primary care providers that exist in the United States. And these include general practitioners, these include nurse practitioners, optometrists, ophthalmologists, endocrinologists, as well as healthcare retailers such as CVS and Walgreens. We also stand to make a healthy amount through offering services on a per use basis, including data handling, disease management, as well as data analytics. Right? Vasoptic comprises of myself, Abhishek, I'm the CTO and the lead inventor of this technology, and my colleague Jason Brook, who is a biomedical engineer and lawyer. He is returning from the big medical device industry with prior experience in both clinical trials as well as FDA regulations. We've assembled a strong set of collaborators and advisors across institutions such as Johns Hopkins, University of Maryland, and other big and small companies. So we look forward to your support, capital, mentorship, any access, any enablement that you can provide, and we look forward to hearing from you. You can reach me at www.vasopticmedical.com, and my email address is abhishek.rege@vasopticmedical.com.